It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And away we go from Lumen Field. Scott now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Well, you could see he gets the ball, and he sees the defender waiting for him right on the edge. And at that point, dead on arrival. A good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, Jack. Craft all 80.
From the gun, Milrow. It's caught by Elijah Royal. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Let's go now.
This is Walker on second. Has some daylight through the 40. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Third down, Walker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Ready.
Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that takes them to 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Broncos. Ready?
No throw, 3rd and long. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. He takes it in, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown run.
Yeah, but even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. IT.
Now here's Cam Scannable on the ground. Rob flat, 1st down he had. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's Purdy. Peeled in by George Kittle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 6-yard gain on the play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Play action now, Purdy. Pass caught by takedown. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st down, 49ers.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Get set. Get set. IT. Watch out.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a design route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Scott now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake, no run. He put everything he had into this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, shot. Cowboy 80.
To the air on 3rd and long. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. He is hauled down right at that midfield strike. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
60 Eagles, 60. Johnny Lying.
Staying with Walker. It's a nice run in there. Gets him 8. 3rd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Go! Cougar 19.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
Ready.
About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They start out with 3rd and 4.
60 Eagles, trap 60, trap 60.
Milrow from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Ready. Like Warriors 70. Ready.
Trying for it with Milrow. He's going deep. This one's swatted away by a defender, so they wait for it unsuccessfully, and now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Running with Scatterboot. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Going right back to Scatterboo. That's good for a gain of 5. Brought down on the play by Uchenna Nwosu.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The 49ers take a 2nd quarter lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. No change to the call on fields. That play's going to remain a touchdown. Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks 7.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
Set to kick off.
Scott now to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Get it!
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Gain 15 there. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
That's good.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Walking on 1st down. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Niners' 44-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Ready.
Right at the gut. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of a
The
yard.
presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Here we go. Start.
Walker trying to run for the 1st. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Tackle made at the 44.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
4th down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it.
Cougar night. Cowboy 80.
Trying for it is Walker. Hit behind the line, that ball's loose. And the 49ers get to it. Well, whether they recover that one or not, either way, they were turning the ball over there. But no doubt, probably stings a little bit extra fumbling it away instead of just being stopped short.
It sure does, because look at the defense. Look at what you just gave them momentum-wise, not just the ball, but the spirit of those guys.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think That's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They give right side. It's Scatterboo. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. He makes the catch. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Working quickly here.
17 yards. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Driving forward with Scatterboo. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
32.
Purdy setting up that play action. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
So 3rd and 6 on deck, Brock, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Third and long, they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. And the 49er first down.
In the red zone now. They'll drop this down. Scatterboo. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure it out.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers throw their lead just before halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Point after tries good by Lutz. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Seahawks 7.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Nice.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Short pass brought in. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cougar 19, 70 Timber.
The throw, here's Milrow. That's incomplete on second down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready, set.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Come on, come on. Set. Panther 6, 79 Broncos.
Milrow now to throw. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He gets 6 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. Ball gained by Arroyo on the right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Start. 19, 19, Tiger, 19.
From the gun, Milrow. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he swats that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go!
Running it after the penalty. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. It's 2nd and goal.
Get it! Bronco 80!
Here's Milrow to throw. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 1-score game before halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paid dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. Got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near his goal line.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Left side into the hands of Dell. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, San Francisco.
They've got first down here from the 36. And send a receiver left. Hubbard quick on the draw. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Niners to the line. First and 10. Slot man motioned over. First down throw by Purdy. Screen here for Scalaboo. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line, second down. From the gun is Purdy. Connects on the crosser. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. So 20 yards on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 from the 43. They send a man in motion. Purdy throwing here on first. It's Cox again. It's Kittle. He has this down to the 34. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he can make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. To throw again, it's Purdy. Caught, nice game left side. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They get 23 on that one. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. And throws to the hurry up here. Scalaboo now from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. through here on his own read. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
14. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Ready? Bronco leading. COVID-19.
Off the play fake, Milrow. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Deep ball.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
On the jump.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Strike. Ready?
And off to Walker from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you recover. You want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Okay, ready?
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Ready? Go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Cut out left. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Walker now from the gun. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
He was brought down at the
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd
Okay, that's a
and
run
8.
that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Knocked away and hits the ground incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
4th down punt from the Seahawks. And that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set.
Play action now. Purdy. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get
thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Seahawks 41. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. On the great run, it's Scatterboard. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Complete to Dell. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Complete to Tank Dell. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Now Purdy. Holding by his back, Scatterboard. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
First down, Purdy to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
To the air again. Purdy made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Has a quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's 49ers football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. First and 10 from the 43. Purdy on the play action. They did it! He made the interception! Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks have some new life in the 4th.
You know what this is, kid? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive defensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense. That was a practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Working inside the red zone. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks now trail by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. Kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. Going with Scannaboo here on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers that stay, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
5-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Get set, get set. 18.
It's Scannaboo. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
On third down, Purdy. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. Free up the middle, gets a breakaway. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a fourth quarter lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point try now for the Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks 28. Will Lutz.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready, ready.
Milrow now to throw. Here's a screen now for Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line for second down.
Get it.
Milrow hangs on to it. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards through the 9.
Brought down back
Now
at
the
his
extra
own
blocking
9-yard
sure
line.
didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Ready.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful.
Ready.
Third and long for him here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it at the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now trail by just a point in the fourth. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way back to the touchdown field to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a shot.
As this at the 6. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that. Right near the 25-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, Purdy. Screen here for Scatterby. As the first but once more, he's past the 45. He takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Stick into the air here. It's Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
A gain of 15. First down, San Francisco.
To throw again, it's Purdy. That's Cox again, it's Kittle. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
49ers.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers jumping front lanes. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the 49ers break that Returnable from the 2. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Lions. Buffalo 18. 19.
Setting up to pass. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits, because we've seen the impact they can have. An impact that is felt right there with that INT.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first and 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less. Right on schedule.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up third down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Motioning one of the tight ends. Scatterboo on third. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here, 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. That is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
Set to kick off.
Scott now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That one hits for 30. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Viking 18.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it after a second interception of the season. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge, huge results for your team.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. They're going to pass it here. Running right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
And I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. during practice, they're both quarterback and tight end, went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. Moves around up forward. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Seattle.